You got any?
Okay.
You have a winner? Do you want to call the score? And do you want to call the MVP?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Give me a second. Um. I do think this is the Eagles' year, but
Mm-hmm.
it's I've literally never bet against Patrick. Like I've never bet against Patrick Mahomes because I feel like that's going to be a very profitable bet in the next 20 years. Um, that being said, I will say the Eagles are going to take this 27-24. That's a pretty basic score, but it feels
Mm-hmm.
reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and I want to say AJ Brown MVP, but it makes a lot of sense to have Jalen Hurts. I feel like a
Mm-hmm.
sleeper could be Hassan Reddick if he gets one of those big sacks or strip sacks.
Okay.
Because I've heard his name a lot on the broadcast. Maybe Darius Slay if he has a big pick, but
Mm-hmm.
man, I do think it's the Eagles' year. But I mean, I could just look silly and Patrick Mahomes could throw 5 touchdowns, and I won't be mad because he's Patrick Mahomes. Um,
Right.
so I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that Chiefs are too banged up and have too many flaws on the defensive side um, to beat the Eagles. The Eagles have, like you said, it's their year.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides of the ball, the line I think is superior. Even though the Chiefs have shown to have a really good defensive line, um, I think that the Eagles' offensive line is strong enough to hold them off. Um, and and then Jalen Hurts is just so dynamic with the ball, man. I don't know how they would have to make a couple mistakes, a few mistakes, not just one, to lose this game, in my opinion. So I would say Eagles 17-13
Mm.
Eagles. And
17-13 Eagles.
17-13, Jalen Hurts is the MVP with two rushing touchdowns.
That'd be great. No, I'm really really excited to make like 100 DraftKings lineups, like showdowns, because those are really fun. I like I was super like I had probably 80 lineups and I had Christian McCaffrey in all of them. I
Oh
just love
man.
having like one, and like it wasn't that bad. I think I had like 20 points. Like I mean, cause he scored. Um, but I like just being like a really overweight on one player and then just like rooting for them. Um, it would probably be Jalen Hurts. I don't know, but I gotta think about that. I was also very uh overweight on AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm.
He got out to a quick start, like a quick like 4 catches, and then he didn't do anything. I was like, what? So I don't know.
Mm, it's just there that role that he's in or the type of offense that they run is so it's not focused on the passing game. It is, but in a way it's a spread out version of the passing game.
Hmm.
So there's it's very important for them to run every play to make sure that the next play is open.
Yeah.
So they can't just force feed AJ Brown, AJ Brown, AJ Brown, AJ Brown because it's really not their game plan at all. The game plan is to utilize every single player in every facet of the offense that they can in order to keep the defenses off balance.
Hmm. And I mean, for a while it seemed like he could have gotten 8 9 catches, but he just slowed up after a while. And
Mm-hmm.
if the Eagles can, they're just gonna run the ball. They're just gonna run the ball if they can.
Mm-hmm.
They got up. They didn't need to throw anymore. They're not. Um, I anticipate with Patrick Mahomes, they're gonna need to throw a little bit more. So I'm not gonna be scared to play AJ Brown again, and I'm gonna stand by this take for a couple more years. Shit, maybe a decade. I don't know how long these guys are gonna be teammates. All right, but as long as AJ Brown, okay, and you know who I'm about to say, Devontae Smith, are
Mm-hmm.
similarly priced, I'm taking AJ Brown every time, because one of them looks like Batman, one of them looks like Robin. Okay, um,
Mm-hmm.
I know Devontae Smith had that crazy catch, but he didn't even catch it. Okay, it was fraudulent. We all saw the replay. Um, AJ Brown would have caught that duh, because he's bigger and stronger. Um, and if on DraftKings they're separated by $100 to $300, you need to play AJ Brown every time because
Mm.
he's just better. He's just better. And I know I've thrown a lot of shade at Slim Reaper over the course of time, but I mean that's a reasonable take because we're talking about AJ Brown here, guys. Come on now.
I do like AJ Brown to score a touchdown in this one. I think that is a good bet
Mm-hmm.
to make. An AJ Brown anytime touchdown's a good bet. I think a Dallas Goddard anytime touchdown's a good bet.
Again,
And I like a double touchdown for Hurts. And I think a double touchdown for Goddard isn't a bad bet either. Actually,
really,
a double dip for Goddard might be a nice little payday on Super Bowl Sunday.
it'd be boosts. It'd be a big boost there too. We have to
Hmm.
see. But well, I feel like that's a good place to wrap it up. If you don't have anything else to say.
No, just shout out to the boys. Uh, we got QBs and tight ends next.
And
Yes.
what was their scoring setting format that you said was going to be next year?
Oh, okay. So it's going to be half point for handoffs or for rushing attempts,
One running
and
back.
one running back in a super flex league, and three wide receivers starting. The only thing we didn't talk about was if there's going to be another flex outside of the super flex, which isn't a bad idea. So you have quarterback, running back, three wide receivers, tight end, flex, super flex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Only have to start. You only have to start one running back if you absolutely wanted to. Yeah, but it's also half point per carry. So
That's that
you
Brian
know,
Robinson league right there.
yeah, but you only have to start one running back. So yeah, like wait till like the eighth round to grab Brian Robinson or
Hmm.
somebody like that who will just like fall into 250 attempts.
Yeah. Shit, that's 125 points right there. Come on.
It's a strategy. It's a
Yeah.
strategy. But
Anyways,
anyways, yeah, that'll be a fun little twist to our Superflex League for next season.
right.
There we
Well,
go.
um, my man, it's great seeing you, bro.
Always real. Good to see you too, man. You have a
Of
good
course,
night
bro. Yeah, you too, bro. And we gotta do this again, bro. Soon, of
for
course.
sure. Soon we'll be QBs and tight ends before the Super Bowl, definitely.
All right, brother.
Obviously, we have 2 weeks. All right, later.
Catch you. Can they see my camera?